Hey there everyone, Captain BEARDZ here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. Let's get it. Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be going over character fundamentals. I'm going to answer a question really quickly. I am using BlueStacks to play this game currently, and yes, I'm in the horizontal landscape mode here, whatever you want to call it. And to get this, you just go to the Play Store in BlueStacks, you download Screen Rotation Control, literally just like that. Type it in, Screen Rotation Control, space between each words of course, and you download the app, you open it up, you press landscape mode, and then there you go, you can open up the game and play it in landscape mode. I think it looks a lot better this way. There's a lot more to see here. Like, I'm in the tavern right now and it just looks absolutely amazing. Like I didn't even know there was a barrel over here that I can grab. So thanks to landscape mode, I can actually do this, which is pretty cool. So definitely check it out, guys. I know you could do this on LD Player, and LD Player does have a mode for it, or a setting for it that you can check out, and I'm pretty sure the other emulators do too. But just a little heads up if you guys are wondering how to do landscape mode in the 7 Deadly Sins. But let's go over and get into the character fundamentals here. Alright guys, in the character page here, let's go over this page first. As you can see, I'm using Meliodas here, the one that you can pull for. I got him to UR here, but let's go over the top here. So the first slot here is going to be the Awakening. We'll go over that section a little bit. It's down there. Second is going to be the attribute. There's 3 attributes, green, red, and blue. It works just like the other gacha games, or any games that have the triangle attribute pyramid, whatever you want to call it, where green beats blue, blue beats red, and red beats green. So, and that's pretty much how it goes. They have not introduced any other attributes just yet. I have a feeling they might do a light and dark. They probably are going to. Most of these gacha games always introduce a light and a dark. Next one is going to be the tribe. That's what the translation calls it. And I'm pretty sure that really doesn't have to do with anything so far, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to the abilities down here, which I'll go over in a second, it's probably going to change up. Okay, and then next one is power level, or whatever they want to call it here. Let's see here. But so far it is called power level. And then next one would be attack. So this stat right here, guys, the top one is attack. And then second one is defense. And then next one is going to be HP, of course, which is already translated, which is awesome. Now in this current page right here, these hard ups here, let's go over this section real quick. This is gonna be your intimacy page, where you can give these special items down here that you'll get from missions and different rewards and stuff like that. And then you could just boost up your character here for different things. Like this has something to do with a voiceover, or probably some kind of animation. Same thing with this one. It's pretty cool though. Level 3 you get some gems, or 1 gem actually, but the max level is where it's at, because you're gonna get a weapon, which the weapon does carry stats. So weapon and outfits, guys, do carry stats in this game, so that is something to think about. It is an SSR though, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be better than the URs or not, but still, nonetheless, it's pretty cool that, you know, just by leveling up the intimacy, you can get some pretty cool things for your characters here. So this is your intimacy page, guys. Next on the list will be your move list, of course, which you can go over all 3 here. Different attributes and stuff, how strong they get, and all that other stuff. You can also preview them in a video, which is pretty cool, and you can look at them. Now it's very important, guys, to try to look at your moves when trying to build a character or looking at new characters, because sometimes stats will change. For instance, you might have a character that will clean debuffs off at bronze level, right? And then if you rank it up to silver, they might clean off debuffs while also healing. So knowing something like that is very important, so that way you can set up just right. But yeah, that's where you would look at your move list here. And then this right here, you unlock this when you get your character to a certain power level. Alright, so for Meliodas it was 16,000. I needed him to get to 16k to unlock this. You can look at this as kind of like a leader skill of some sort, but it's not really a leader skill. It's more like a little bonus buff for your character. So for instance, Meliodas' leader skill, or bonus buff I should say, not leader skill, bonus buff is the lower his HP is, the more likely he is to crit. That's pretty much how it's translated. Hopefully that is correct. But yeah, that's how his little bonus buff works. So getting your characters up in power level, guys, and unlocking these buffs here can be very good. So make sure you do that ASAP. Alright, so let's go into the next section here, the Knight's Face here. This is going to be your XP up area. This is where you click your potions and you pretty much XP up your characters, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get him to 58 real quick here. Goes through this little animation process, which is super cool. And there we go. Alright, obviously I have no more. When you have no more, what it's going to do is bring up this yellow bar. You click this yellow bar, and then it's going to take you to a section where you can farm XP potions and stuff like that. What is Hawk doing? Did I get more events and missions and stuff like that? Of course. Okay, so it's going to take you to the SP area where you can grind XP potions, which is on the left side right there. Alright, let's go back here. And let's go back to our character section here. And back to our boy Meliodas. Alright, so that's where you get your XP potions. Next is going to be the awakening section, which I've already done. But let me get out of here and go to a different character, so I can show you guys what that looks like real quick. We're going to Elizabeth here. And we got the awakening section here, which is where you're going to change your SSR to UR or SR to SSR to UR. Real quick note about this page, guys, is it is going to show you what stat increases do. The first one is your level cap, so you go from 50 to 60. Second one, of course, is attack. Third one is defense, and then HP, of course. The stat increases are really good, guys, so make sure if you can UR a character, make sure you are a character. But real quick note on this, guys, is that SSR characters, so straight up raw SSR characters, always require these potions here, which are extremely hard to get. But SR characters, no matter how far you take them, they will always require SR ones of these, which are much easier to get. So let me show you the free bond that you get, the one with the long hair and the beard. I have him right here. I already made him an SSR, right? Now check it out when I go to awaken him. Still requires these, which is freaking amazing. All I have to do is get him to level 50, and then boom, I can awaken him, which is pretty awesome. And the stats increase are super good and super nice. So make sure you guys do not ignore that, the awakening part for the SR characters, because it's actually worth it. Let's move on to the next section here. Hold on, let me back out of this page. Go into here. And this is going to be your star ups or awakening, whatever you want to call them. So your star up or awakening, like I said, whatever you want to call it, this is where you're going to pretty much increase stats through star ups. So it's pretty cool. You don't really have to pull dupes for crazy stat increases. Dupes in this game are only used for your ultimate skill boost, so that's pretty much it. But this page here, it's gonna obviously get harder to get as you get further and further through the stars here. So as you can see, I do not have enough material here, but I will go ahead and show you guys what this looks like real quick. Back out of this, go to my boy Hendrickson. I'm liking this character a lot, having a blast with him. So you can see here, it doesn't require high grade material, and if you ever need material, guys, on pretty much any of these pages, you can actually click them. It's going to show you this yellow bar. You click this yellow bar, and then it's going to show you all the areas in which you can actually get this material, which is super cool that it does that, so you don't have to go hunting like crazy for that material. And if you guys go to this page at an earlier level, you might not have any of this stuff unlocked, right? So do understand that if you start clicking these and it's giving you this sign and it doesn't take you anywhere, that means you just don't have it unlocked. All right, let's go ahead and star up our boy Hendrickson here. Look at those increases, pretty nice. And it's gonna go ahead, and if you guys seen season 2 of the 7 Deadly Sins, then you would know exactly where this is from. It happens to Meliodas in season 2. They're on the island and everything too, which is super cool. Really like that. And boom, we got our increase there. Nice. Beautiful, just like that. And as you can see, now it requires a little bit more. Alright, let's go back to Meliodas here. And next page here, we got the ultimates. So this is where you're going to increase your ultimate power pretty much. It is quite a bit of an increase in power. So for instance, I require one ultimate token, so I had to pull a dupe with him, and I go from 490% attack power here to 539 just straight up raw, which is really good. The stat increases are good, but do understand it's not completely necessary, right? So pulling dupes of characters is not going to increase the stats of your character. It's just going to increase the ultimate. So do understand that, guys, which is absolutely phenomenal. I think that is the biggest free-to-play thing ever. The fact that if I pull a dupe, it has nothing to do with the stats, that's amazing. So they definitely need to keep something like that in this game going. Alright, and then the next page here, of course, is your equipment section. This is pretty much where you're going to put on different kinds of equipment and stuff like that. I'm going to do a whole separate video on this because this is quite a mouthful to go over. But as you can see, the stat increases, you know, attack, defense, HP, and you can look at different stuff like that. So this is your equipment section for your character, pretty much common sense there. And then you got your clothing. Now, clothing's kind of important here because say I click this outfit, and make sure you guys always click them, right? So that way you can see the stat increases right here, right? So click them and you'll see different stat increases. So make sure that you're looking at that, because if you are not, yeah, you might do more harm than good. I actually might put on this outfit because I'm going to get a little bit, well, not even a little bit, I'm going to get a lot but more. Yeah, we're going to put that on. Alright, there we go. So make sure you guys are looking at your outfits here and the stats, so that way you can put on something with a little bit more oomph if you have more outfits, because outfits do change stats in this game. And then you can see the bonuses that you are getting down here. Obviously, make sure you use your translation app so you can see all that. Same thing with the weapon too. Make sure you take a look at your weapon, because different weapons give different increases and all that stuff. Obviously, that one's better. And same thing with hairstyles too, because hairstyles can actually, or face styles can actually change stats too. So make sure you guys are definitely paying attention to that. But that's pretty much all there is to a character. Hopefully that helps you guys understand your characters a little bit more. I want to bring more of these kind of guides to you guys because it is, I know this game is in Japanese, so it can get a little bit complicated, but it's a pretty straightforward game. It's not too hard to understand. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let's see if my daily reset happens, so that way we can go ahead and do some summons here. Alright, here we go. I got the reset to happen. Yeah, I just have to freaking go to a village and then come back. Alright, we do got an SSR ticket. Alright, we'll go ahead and use that. And what else you got for me, Elizabeth? What else you got for me? Another one? We got two? Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and do some summons before we end this video. Maybe get that lucky summon. Alright. Hopefully we get lucky here. If not, then it is what it is. I would not mind dupes because then we get some platinum coins, so. What are we gonna get here? Okay. Demon charge up, let's go. Counter? No, no counter. Just got beat. Okay. What you got for me, Melly? Gold text. Probably an SR. Or not. Usually that's never good. Okay, we got an SR. Dude, good. 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 Dupes are not bad. Alright, here we go, guys. SR ticket pools. Alright, we got two of them. Woo, here we go. Who do we want? I don't even know who. Oh, Jericho. That's who we want. Because apparently she's really good. Apparently she's really good, so let's cross our fingers for Jericho. Here we go. Wonder what this animation is gonna be. Alright, demon charge up. Counter. Boom. Let's go. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Alright, blue text. I think they need to do something where if it's a rainbow text, it needs to be like SR and up. I think you should not get an R on rainbow text. Let's see who we're gonna get here. And a new unit. Okay, we got Deanne. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I did not have her. That's awesome. That is awesome. I wonder if that's the free one though, because I know you're supposed to get a free Deanne through the story. That's so awesome. I needed an SSR Deanne. So if that's the free one, that's a-okay. That means a dupe, which is good. Alright, can we hit Jericho now? Got one more. That was awesome. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, who do I need? Like, okay. And I do not have an SSR Deanne, so. Alright, Demon charge up again. And we're gonna get another counter. No, he's just gonna get crushed and then push him up. Okay. This one's a little bit different. And let's go. Push it through. There we go. So every single time he wins the blast, it's gonna be an SSR. I know this is guaranteed, but it's looking like that's like the guaranteed animation. Who are we gonna get? Meliodas. That's a dupe, right? Yeah, that is a dupe. Yeah, that is a dupe. Alright, cool. Nice. I can actually increase his ultimate now, which is cool. Wow, what the luck is that? A dupe of him. Not expected. Anyways, I think that's it for my summons. Alright, let's go take a look at, I got one of those, but we'll save that. Let's go take a look at that Deanne real quick. There she is, in all her glory. Nice. Nice. Pretty hyped about this, actually. Pretty hyped about this. Now for melee, we can actually increase his ultimate here. And we'll do that. Anyways, guys, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay positive. Peace out.